Kapila Gita 2. The conversation of Kapila and Devahuti. The purpose of Lord Kapila's descent and the importance of transcendental knowledge, Part 2. Prasad Bharadwaj. Verse 2. Saunaka said, Na hyasya varshamanha pumsam varinmaha sarvyoginam. Vishruto shrutadevasya bhuri trupyanti me sava. Saunaka continued, This personality is Purushottama, the supreme among yogis, and the best among men. There is no one wiser than the Lord himself. No one is more worshipable or more mature as a yogi than he. Therefore, he is the master of the Vedas. To hear about him always is the real pleasure of the senses. It is stated in the Bhagavad Gita that no one can be equal to or greater than the Supreme Lord. This is confirmed in the Vedas as well. Eko bahunam yo vidatti kama. The Supreme Lord is the maintainer of all living beings, both Vishnu Tattvas and Jiva Tattvas, who are all subordinate to him. Na hyasya varsham neha pumsam. Among all beings, no one can surpass the Supreme Lord, for he is the greatest in wealth, fame, strength, duty, knowledge, and renunciation. These qualities make him the supreme cause of all causes. Yogis may perform miraculous feats and feel proud, but none can compare to the Lord. Anyone who associates with the Supreme Lord is regarded as a first-class yogi. Devotees may not be as powerful as the Lord, but through constant association with him, they become as exalted as the Lord himself. At times, devotees may act even more powerfully than the Lord, but this is by his divine grace. The word varimna, used here, refers to the most worshipful among all yogis. To hear from the Lord is the true pleasure of the senses, which is why he is called Govinda. His words, teachings, and instructions inspire and enliven our senses at the highest level. In the previous verse, the incarnation of the Supreme Lord as Devahuti's son, Kapildeva, was described as Bhagwan Atma Mayaya. The term Bhaga refers to opulence, and Van refers to the possessor of opulence. Thus, all the wealth of creation resides within the Lord. The Katta Upanishad states, Nityo Nityanam Chetnasha Chethananam. Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kama. This verse explains that Nitya, eternal, refers to the singular Supreme Lord, while Nityanam, eternals, refers to the countless living beings. Although the jivas, living entities, are limitless and uncountable, Ananta, they are all maintained by the Supreme One. The Lord nourishes every living entity, from the great elephants to the tiniest ants, encompassing all 8,400,000 species of life. If he sustains all of them, why should we doubt his ability to take care of us? Those who surrender at the Lord's lotus feet and dedicate themselves entirely to his service will undoubtedly be protected and cared for. Kasyava hetoha praitheta kovidaha. The term kovidaha means intelligent. An intelligent person should strive to seek shelter at the Lord's lotus feet, which is the ultimate purpose of human life. The word Upri refers to the higher planetary systems. In this universe, there are 7 higher and 7 lower planetary systems. We, in Bhuloka, reside in the middle. In these 14 planetary systems, living entities wander in various bodily forms based on their karma, ascending or descending. They toil to achieve material happiness and sensory gratification. The Shastras caution against such endeavors, urging us to strive for understanding the Supreme Lord instead. The necessities of the body, such as food and rest, are already arranged, so there is no need for independent efforts to sustain the body. Tal labhyathe dukhavad anyatha sukham. Kalina sarvatra gabhira ramhasa. Our true endeavor should be to attain spiritual happiness, the ultimate struggle for existence. The Shastras explain tal labhyate dukhavat. This means that just as miseries come uninvited, so does happiness. No one prays for disasters like a house fire or the death of a loved one, yet these miseries occur. Similarly, the happiness destined for us will also come without our striving. Thus, we should not toil for material happiness or distress. Instead, our efforts should be directed toward understanding the Supreme Lord and seeking shelter at His lotus feet. This is the true purpose of human life. Dear divine souls, let us continue our spiritual journey through Kapila Gita with the Part 3 video. Until then, try to gain a deep understanding of the concepts explained in this part of Kapila Gita. Jai Gurudev.
Blessings of peace and love to all divine souls watching. Thanks for watching and understanding. Like, subscribe and share with your loved ones. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for future post alerts. Stay tuned to Chaitanya Vijnanam YouTube channel for future videos. Prasad Bharadwaj.